Hello friends, my name is Hamid. Today I'm working on this Marvel ice maker and undercounter ice maker. The model number is right here. That's the model number. Ice maker is here, of course. The water solenoid valve is right there. These are the water detect sensor. I give these to my customers for fridges and dishwashers for free of charge. Anytime I install appliances, especially washer, dishwasher, ice maker, fridge, water line and stuff like that, I give them a couple of these. So today the problem is the ice maker. Customer complained that the ice maker kept filling with water and then it overflowed down here. It kind of turn on these water detect sensors, and then they knew that there's water leakage, so they called for service. They turn off the water under the sink and then they pull the unit out, call for service. I was here, I opened the unit, there's solenoid valve. I checked my solenoid valve, it was okay. To confirm that the solenoid valve is good or not is after removal of these two screws from the bottom, I used a cheat wire, extra cheat wire, hooked it into the water solenoid valve, turned it on, and then while it was filling, I cut the power, turn it off, and then the water stopped coming in. So that confirmed that the water solenoid valve is not sticking open. The valve inside does not stick open for the water flow, so it shuts off and then the ice maker stops. I also tested the ice maker by removing this cover. There's this screw, flat screw. Wherever you insert it, you can turn it this way, clockwise. You can even turn it counterclockwise, whichever way is going to start. You can turn it that way and then let the ice maker fill with water. So that's ice maker test. At the end, it will also send power to the solenoid valve. If it keeps continue power to the water solenoid valve, then we know that ice maker is bad. So in my case, the solenoid valve I used cheat wire was okay. I also ran the ice maker. It was running perfectly fine, sent power for a couple of seconds and then it cut power. So that means ice maker is good, ice maker is good, solenoid valve is good. Ice maker is around $600. So water valve is around $200. I would say $250. So at this moment, because the customer has this problem, ice maker tested okay, solenoid valve tested okay. I told the customer that keep eye on it. If the same thing happens, they're gonna have these valves right here. If they hear the noise, they're gonna keep eye on it. When they go out of the house, they will turn off the water from here, which is right there. When they're inside of the house, they can keep eye on it and keep it on. If it keeps filling with water, what the customer is gonna do is he will pull the unit out completely. It's not gonna scratch the floor or anything. He pulled it out so many times in the past. I did good flooring here. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna unplug the unit and then keep eye on it. If he unplugs the unit and it keeps filling with water still, that means the solenoid valve is bad. But if he unplugs the unit and the water stops, we know 100% the problem is the ice maker. So I am in a case where the unit is running perfectly fine, but we do not know what's causing this issue. Even I tested the water valve, ice maker, everything seemed okay. I'm assuming at this moment there is a good chance, I would say 90%, the problem is the ice maker. But again, the other 10% is like we are gambling here. Could be the water valve, could be the ice maker, but we can only confirm it after it leaks again. Next time, customer unplugs it and then that will give us our answer. So for now, the customer knows what to expect here and what needs to be done here, and then I'll just wait to hear back from the customer. Thank you so much.